Shout out, mum and dad.
Yeah.
Love ya so much.
They're never going to see this.
No, they definitely will.
They better not.
They will. Of course they will. Do they know what you do?
Yes.
They support you.
Yeah. They're just, it took a long time for me to tell them. Well, actually, I never told them. But
still till now?
Yeah, basically my dad.
Hello people, welcome to another episode of the Naughty Little Podcast. Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of the Naughty Little Podcast. Today I have a young and budding porn star who has already conquered most of the cocks.
Yeah.
There are.
Hello.
All of the best ones anyway. Her name's Pom. Pom.
Hello.
Can we get a round of applause for Pom?
Hey! Thank you.
That was really noisy. Hi.
Hello.
Thanks for coming all the way here
Thank
from
you.
Surrey.
Yeah. Well, no, because I live in Bournemouth.
Oh, do you? Fair
Yeah.
enough. You're just from Surrey?
Yeah, I grew up there.
Oh, right. Cool. Is it nice in Surrey?
It's all right. It's just boring. But
Why?
it's
Do you like Bournemouth?
no.
Why do you live here then? Fuck off back to your own country.
Because I came here for uni and I've just not
Left.
moving is so long. But I am planning to move soon.
Yeah. When did you finish uni?
Like a year and a half ago.
What did you study?
I did psychology and then neuropsychology.
Oh, interesting. Smart girl, are you?
Vaguely.
Vaguely. Do you do a master's or?
Yeah.
So not vaguely smart, you're quite smart. You might as well just go back and
In
just
that area.
do that last hurdle. Get yourself a doctorate.
I know, they're hard to get though. It's really hard.
Yeah. My friend's doing a PhD at the moment and it's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, it's nothing, like you assume it's on par with either your degree or your master's, but it's just way above that and it's working.
Yeah,
constantly.
and
It's just,
the doctorate I wanted to do is just so competitive to get onto. So, and I was going to have to, after these degrees, do loads of work experience, like really badly paid jobs. And then obviously, you know, that's the nature of a lot of professions, but I just wasn't ready to face that.
fair enough. So rewind. You're from Surrey. When were you born? And like stuff.
2000.
The year 2000.
Yeah.
Mental.
Millennial.
So you're 25 this year.
Yeah.
Sick. It's easy math, isn't it?
In
really?
July. Yeah.
In July? Oh,
Yeah.
you're a Leo.
Yeah.
I knew I could feel it. My sisters are Leos.
Really?
No offense or nothing. And this isn't about you. This is about my sisters. They're dickheads.
You felt dickhead energy from me.
No.
You just said that.
No, I felt Leo energy from you. And my sisters are dickheads.
Yeah, I don't think I'm classic Leo though. It's like want to be the center of the room and stuff is what I've read, and that's not me. I'm shy.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting. Profession. I've got to take my shoes off for this.
Sweaty feet.
Well, not yet. I don't like to get sweaty feet, so
Right.
I just always take my shoes off. So, I like to spread my toes out. Like
Yeah.
I'm a bit of a hippie. You wouldn't
Fair.
think it to look at me. You'd think
Is spreading your toes out a hippie
well,
thing?
I like grounding. I like
Right.
having natural feet, like not restricted toes.
Yeah. Would you ever do the no shoes anywhere?
What do you mean?
Like some people just don't wear shoes.
Yeah, but you can't go to restaurants. And I like eating
You
good
can
food.
put a little bow on top of your foot and sometimes they'll let you in.
No, it's just embarrassing, isn't it? They're my laces. No. Right, so you were born in the year 2000. You probably have no idea that the O2 Arena was the Millennium Dome.
Yes, I do.
You do? Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
because you're really smart. I forgot. Shit. My bad. Yeah. Well, tell me about your family life growing up and school life. What was it like? Was it good? Was it fun?
Yeah, pretty straightforward.
Are you English, right? Pure English? 'Cause
Yeah,
you look a little
I'm
bit...
6% Northern Indian.
There you go. One of my sisters, one of the dickheads.
Is she?
Looks well Indian.
Really?
She's not. She's half Jamaican, half Scottish, but she looks
Right.
Indian as fuck. But yeah, you look like an Albanian.
Oh,
Do you know what I mean? You got the dark eyes, the fair hair.
Kim Kardashian.
She's not Albanian.
She is.
No, she's definitely not Albanian.
She is. She's half.
She's Armenian.
Oh, sorry.
It's all right. Poor Kim. Called her a fucking drug dealer. Liberty.
Are you calling me a drug dealer?
No, I'm calling Albanians drug dealers.
Mm.
Shout out the Albanians. So you're 1/8 Indian, 1/6. Did you say
6%?
6? Done a DNA test.
Yeah.
And it said you. So what was the rest of it? Was it just all
Just
English?
Well,
Saxon,
like French, German, all that. Just
European.
all the rest was boring. Yeah.
And then 6% Indian, which is really exciting.
Yeah, that
That's
was
sick. Are your parents still together?
Yeah, they're lovely. They're very old.
How old are they?
Well, my dad's 71.
Fuck, well old.
Yeah.
So he had you when he was like 50?
Well, 45.
Yeah. Something like that.
I don't know.
Yeah, about that.
47, late 40s, yeah. Yeah, they're
That's
old.
good. It's reassuring for me because obviously being my age now and not having no kids,
Yeah.
it's like, I can still pump out a good kid.
Well, yeah, you don't really have to worry about your biological.
My
time
semen
clock.
doesn't work, so I need to like basically get it all filtered and fucking.
Well, have you had it tested and stuff?
It's poxy.
Oh, that's sad.
It's not really because it saves me on
Okay.
condoms.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, what about your mum? How old is she?
66,
Dad's a player.
around that. What, 'cause he's older?
Well, no, not a player. What's it called?
Cradle snatcher.
No, I weren't going to say that, although that was in my head. I'll try not to say cradle snatcher.
Oh. Well, he's only like 6 years older.
Sugar
Or-
daddy. We'll go with sugar daddy.
I was
Yeah.
going to say sugar daddy, but I wasn't sure whether that was.
Yeah,
what you were
but
talking
you have
about,
to have
so I was
money
like,
for that, don't you?
Fair enough. I don't know. He's from Surrey. I thought you might have had a bit
Oh,
of
no,
Croydon.
no.
You're from the poor Surrey. You're from Croydon.
I'm from a lovely area, but my parents moved there when there was like a scheme in the village.
Oh, right.
So they got a council house in the village.
Yeah.
So that's lucky.
Nice. Shout out, mum and dad.
Yeah.
Love ya so much.
They're never going to see this.
No, they definitely will.
They better not.
They will. Of
No.
course they will. Do they know what you do?
Yes.
They support you.
Yeah. They're just it took a long time for me to tell them. Well, actually I never told them. But
Still till now. Oh, they
yeah,
found out?
basically my dad was Googling himself
Oh God,
and he found my OnlyFans. So
that sounds sus.
yeah. And then he was like, don't tell your mum, she'll be so upset. But then she found out somehow. Don't know how.
Probably checking his search history.
Maybe she is really nosy.
Is she?
She
Yeah.
used to read my diaries.
And your dad's in his 70s, do you know what I mean? So he probably ain't got a clue what he's doing. He probably left all the windows open.
Well, neither of them are on social media or anything,
Yeah.
so that's good.
Are they all right with you now doing it?
Yeah, they're just worried about me.
Why?
Like my safety.
Yeah,
They just want me to be happy though. They're really cute.
good. What was life like at school? Was you good and smart at school?
I was a teacher's pet.
Well, yeah. Shock.
Yeah. I hate being told off. I always wanted to I'm a people pleaser. So I loved school. I loved learning and I miss it.
Go and do your PhD then.
Nah, I miss
Well,
because school was quite easy.
Do a degree in something else.
Well, I've maxed out student loans, so I'll have to
Pay for it.
yeah.
Phone Brazzers and say, listen, can I get a 10-shoot contract because I've got to pay for a degree?
I don't know how these things work. Like the porn companies and
You don't?
stuff. No.
Oh. I mean, it's not really that hard to sign a contract with them. Everyone wants to.
Right.
Like producers want to sign contracts with girls because obviously these days everyone's independent and you've got your own fans and stuff, which you can still do, but it just
Yeah.
stops you from going to work with other companies
Right.
until you fulfilled your contract.
It's based in America.
Brazzers, yeah.
Yeah.
But it's also got a hub here as well.
Right.
Yeah,
Maybe.
just saying.
I'm really bad at acting. Yeah.
They like a bit of acting, don't they?
Yeah,
It's common, it's funny
I'm
and
just
cringy.
cringe. Like it cringes me out.
Yeah, but I like it. I entertain. I like doing a bit of comedy. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Really?
yeah, I'm funny as fuck.
What, in tapes?
No, just looking. Yeah, no, I like to make funny content. I
Yeah.
feel like because I'm a funny person, so it's me putting my character into it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Instead of just like being like, oh yeah, baby, do you like that? Is it big? Does it fill you up? Like, fuck all that, mate. Like, let me just. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm gonna tickle your armpits and that while we're fucking you.
Oh, yeah, that's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, so school was good.
Yeah.
Kind of how it's talking about
I mean,
tickling armpits when we're talking about school.
yeah, it was nothing crazy.
Coming back your lemon. I know I said I'll talk about it later, but keep looking at it.
Oh, this is for my hamster
Got a
who
hamster.
died.
R.I.P. Your hamster died. They got
She was called Lemon.
Well, you didn't get another one, did you?
No.
Good, because you know, like if they live for like a year and a half, if you keep on replacing your hamsters, you're gonna have fucking tattoos of every fruit.
Wow. Yeah,
earth,
that's
down
okay
your
though.
arm.
That's cute. But yeah, I got her during uni.
Oh, fun.
She was my baby.
Mm.
Miss her.
Cool. The dragon?
Love dragons.
Did you watch
Yeah.
Game of Thrones? Have you watched Game of Thrones?
Yeah.
I'm about to start
love
watching
Game
it for
of
the second time over
Thrones.
because I just thought, like, do you know, like, do you ever watch things more than once?
Yeah,
repetitively? It's brilliant, isn't it?
I think I've watched it like 3 times now.
like you just, everyone's like, oh, it must be boring watching it again or anything.
I forget
again.
what happens.
It's not. I don't even forget what happens. You smoke weed. That's why you forget what happens. But I remember everything that happens. But then when I'm watching it, it's like there'll be like someone says something and it has a connection or a correlation to something that happens later in the program, and you clock it and you're like, yes, that makes sense now. Do you know what I mean? Like, I love catching little things like that. Or like, I also like watching for mistakes. That's like a real big hobby of mine.
Really?
Yeah, do you know, like, when their collar's up, for instance, in one angle, and in the other angle, their collar's down. I'm like, that's why'd no one pick that up? You should have me working for you. But hey, you don't. Fuck HBO.
Really? Yeah. I like House of Dragon as well.
Yeah, so it's just annoying that it takes so long to come out. And then
yeah.
it's like 4 episodes and then it stops for a year and a half.
Yeah.
Jarring.
Also, 2000 was the year of the dragon.
Was it?
Yeah.
I think I'm the year of the rabbit.
Right.
I'm not sure.
That's cute.
I'm just saying it. Probably the tiger because, you know, I'm a ferocious motherfucker.
Dragon's more ferocious.
Well, dragons are mythical. And I say mythical because I believe they actually existed, but whatever.
You think they did?
Yeah.
With dinosaurs? I guess dinosaurs
Instead
were
of
kind of
dinosaurs.
like dragons.
I don't necessarily believe in dinosaurs.
Yeah.
Who's to say that dinosaurs really existed? All of the
there's bones.
No, the bones that are in museums are not actually bones. They're all polystyrene.
Where have you got that from?
It's a fact. Go to a natural history museum.
Well, it doesn't say on the thing.
No, but it's not the real bone. Apparently, the real bones are kept in a secret location to preserve them.
I understand that.
Well, okay, so that's what happens. All right.
Really?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
None of the bones down there are real. All bullshit. Dinosaurs ain't real. Dragons are. Not sure if they breathe fire, but I mean, look at lizards and stuff. You've got like lizards, which are like little dragons.
Yeah.
And you've got like ancient depictions of dragons.
Yeah, I agree.
So uni was good. I'm going to talk about your self-harm because I want to know when this happened, started happening.
Oh, it's a long story. Like,
it's Bank Holiday Monday. I ain't got work today.
Well, it's because I started getting unwell when I was about 12.
Yes, why? Are you in shitting yourself?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Do you want to take it from the beginning and then just talk me through it instead of me just guessing bits?
Yeah, sure.
Because otherwise I'll be interrupting you because I'm terrible like that.
Because when I was like 12, I started developing an eating disorder. I didn't know at the time because when you're taught, we'd barely been taught about eating disorders at school, but we were told that anorexia is just when you look in the mirror and see yourself as fat. So I thought it was like an eye condition. So I couldn't recognize. I couldn't recognize.
It's a visual impairment, that anorexia.
Yeah, well, I didn't understand. So I went to the hospital, diagnosed with anorexia. It was really hard. I think it mainly developed from depression and anxiety. So, like with eating disorders, it's a lot of rules. Like you give yourself, because it's all, for me, it was all rules around food, but also like compulsive exercise and also just random stuff. And as it gets worse, just the rules become stricter and stricter. But like when a lot of people have OCD, it's because they're anxious and like they feel like they can control things more, the more rules. So yeah, it was obviously like the worst time of my life. And also because even then, like the mental health system was bad. I mean, I can imagine, I know it's way worse now, but so it was just really, really hard to get help. as well, which was scary because I grew up so like very privileged, and I grew up thinking that if you're unwell, you can get help on the NHS.
Yeah.
And that was like a huge shift in my understanding of like real life when I realized that actually it was really hard to get help. But I did eventually, and was in a eating disorder hospital in London. So that was like the type of place you're locked in, can't leave. Really, really, really intense. That's where I shat myself. And
shout out the hospital.
Yeah, it's shut down now. I think it was fucked.
It sounds like it. Like you got fed and then you weren't allowed to go to the toilet for an hour.
Well,
I mean, it makes sense. You need to digest your food.
Well, because they don't. Also, they don't want you like being sick or anything. But because eating disorders have so many rules and they're so sneaky. So the hospital had to be so strict to, like, you know, make sure that no one could get away with anything. So, like, when you get there, you're on supervision all the time. So, you know, watching you sleep, go to the toilet, shower, everything. And, like, there's just so many rules. I wouldn't be able to sit like this because I'm crossing my legs. You have to, like,
why?
Because that could be trying to burn more calories. They have to be so strict. You can't like stretch.
That's crazy.
You can't, anything will be perceived as like you're eating disorder trying to
lose weight.
Be sneaky. So
no, I'm not surprised it's shut down. It sounds a bit fucking brutal.
It needs, I'm glad it was like that. I needed that because otherwise...
Do you not think there would have been another way to achieve what you're trying?
Well,
like a safer way and one that didn't make you feel like such a fucking cunt.
Yeah, I mean...
Because there's two ways to look at it. Like me sitting here thinking about it. If I had an issue and they were saying, right, if you stretch or if you move your legs and you're burning calories, from then on, like, if my eating disorder reverted, I'd think, fuck, I'm going to lose weight if I move. If I stretch, if I do any exercise, I'm going to be skinny again and everyone's going to put me back in the home.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, it's a bit tapped.
They definitely reinforced bad messages. For example, if you were perceived to be exercising, you would get a prompt. And if you got 3 prompts, you'd get a punishment. And the punishment was a biscuit.
What?
Which obviously, because, you know, if you have an eating disorder, that's your worst nightmare. But obviously that's reinforcing that food is bad or like that it should be a punishment, blah, blah, blah.
And if I eat this, it's going to make me fat.
Yeah.
That's what I don't want.
Yeah. So that wasn't ideal. Also, a lot of the staff, some of the staff, I don't know, they were just... It seemed like they didn't know they were in an eating disorder hospital. Like, they would ask us for weight loss tips. Like, they'd be having to sit down with us whilst we eat our meals. And, like, it's a traumatic time for everyone. Sat at that table and they'd be like, oh, I don't know how you're eating that much. And it's like, what do you mean? If I don't eat this, they're going to put a tube up my nose. Like, crazy. So, yeah, that was weird. But some of the staff were really nice.
How long were you there for?
I was in there for 6 months. Anyway, yeah. And then...
That's right, you can talk.
Yeah, and then
I'm in no rush.
Left, was discharged, and I moved schools.
Because they would have got terrorised because you were a crazy kid?
No. Because I was really unhappy at the secondary school I was at. It was an all-girls school and really small and it just wasn't my vibe. So, yeah, I made the decision to move to a different secondary school straight from hospital. But it took ages to settle in because, like, when you're leaving the hospital, you get home leave. So you go back home for a few days a week. And so I'd be going to this new school for like 1 day a week. And I was having to eat my lunches, you know, in the special room with staff member and stuff. So, but I eventually settled in. It just took a while. But yeah, so basically all that is where the self-harm stemmed from because...
Do you have any pictures of yourself? Do you still keep pictures of yourself when you were that age to see like how slim you were?
Yeah, but I I wasn't one of those
Skinny
people
ones.
that, no, I didn't take pictures because I wasn't part of, like, there's obviously a whole like eating disorder community on social media. There's all the pro Anna, like the pro eating disorder community as well. And I just wasn't part of any of that. I didn't see people like, oh, look how skinny I am, or like, oh, look at my progress. You know, when people are saying, you know, I've recovered from an eating disorder and they post them that they're skinniest. It's like, you're just like, it's just bad. It's triggering.
Did the hospital help you?
Yeah, I wouldn't have survived without it, for sure.
Good.
I needed to go.
Good.
Yeah, and I met so many amazing people there. Like, basically, it was the girls I met really the reason I survived. Like, I was worried going in that it would be really competitive, because eating disorders are so competitive. You know, if you see like that girl, you know, because we were timed to eat our food, and like, you know, that girl's taken longer than me, so her eating disorder's worse, so I need to be worse, kind of. But actually, it was such a supportive environment, and we all like really, really rooted for each other and supported each other. So that was really, really nice. And I was actually devastated to leave, because I had to go back home, go back to like where the problem started, go back, because I was basically an only child, so I felt so lonely
Basically
at home.
an only child.
Well, I have a half brother and half sister, but they're a lot older, so they'd already moved out.
Okay.
So I just really hated being at home, and I was used to living with these girls I loved, and like, as hard as the hospital was, like, it was so nice.
Are you in touch with any of them still?
Not really. I mean, I think they'd be shocked at what I do now. I don't know how they'd feel about
some
it.
would. Some might be doing OnlyFans themselves.
I don't know. I still like have them on socials. Like, always think of them. Like, I'll always have them, you know, on my mind and wishing them well. But yeah, they're like, a lot of them are married now and
cute
adults. Yeah.
Good. So the cuts, when did they start?
I learned a lot about self-harm in hospital, because I started before hospital, but, you know, hardly anything. Then in hospital, I saw what the other girls do. And so when I got out of hospital, that's when it started properly. Yeah. And in hospital a bit. I mean, yeah. It was weird. The staff would be really mean about it. I think it was like telling you off, you know. It was like, you've been bad, you've done something wrong, so you get punished, you get told off, rather than empathy.
Yeah. Wankers.
Yeah.
But I mean, if it's just their way of trying to deter you from fucking hurting yourself, ultimately, like, I know you have a reason for doing it, and it isn't hurting yourself, it's helping yourself, but at the same time, it's damaging.
I mean, a lot of it was because it was so hard to get help, and the system is so based on you have to show your mental illness physically for them to actually help you, which is obviously messed up. So the more cuts I had, the more I was helped, basically. And it was like that with getting help for the eating disorder. Like, I was so unwell and so unhappy in A&E, and they had promised me I would get into the hospital next week, and I was like desperate to go. And then they said, oh, you know, actually there's another girl that needs it more. If you lose more weight, you can get in.
That's crazy. It's like encouraging you.
Yeah, and it's like, obviously, I'm in A&E.
They do it the other way around with like fat people. It's like, oh, we're not going to give you a gastric band until you weigh this much, or until it's like, all right, cool, or until you lose this much. It's like, the reason I need the gastric band is because I can't lose weight. I have a problem with eating. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's crazy.
Yeah. So yeah, it was hard.
God bless you. Have you stopped harming yourself?
Yeah. Yeah. One of the big reasons that I've like not been able to is because of making content and going to collabs, and like you can't be cutting yourself.
I know on your story the other day. I screenshotted it. Bit weird, but not that weird. It was like someone said, "How do you cope with things?"
Oh right,
Mind if I read it out?
Yeah,
You were
go
like,
for
they are
it.
stressful, like lifestyle habits that help you manage your mental health.
Oh yeah, I went a
I-
bit deep.
Yeah, and you said, "I'm definitely not the best role model for healthy coping strategies. I do gym, but it's so much for my mental health problems surrounding self-criticism." You can read that because I don't know what those words are, you smart bastard.
Catastrophizing.
Yeah, I don't know how to say that one.
And strict rules / OCD, being kinder to myself is what's best for me. Being kinder to myself looks like eating what I want, not being hard on myself if I miss a workout, recognizing my risky / harmful behaviors. And
Was that wordplay? Risky / harmful?
wordplay?
Don't worry.
No.
/ no.
Oh, no. And when I'm falling back into them, recognizing my triggers and coming up with a plan for when I am triggered. You know, major therapy vibes.
Yeah.
And reminding myself I have to feel the pain to get through it.
I like it. I said earlier that I know it sounds tapped, but I like your scars. I think I really like stretch marks. And I love playing with stretch marks. And I feel like they just look like they'd feel like stretch marks. Like all rippled.
Yeah,
And, do you know what I
maybe.
mean? Maybe that's what it is. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm just a sicko.
Yeah, they're fun.
Can I feel them?
Yeah, if
Thanks.
you want. They don't feel anything that.
Oh, they feel nice.
Yeah.
I can close my eyes and play if you want. Yeah. And you've got really soft skin as well.
Yeah, thank you. I like a bit of moisturizer.
Are you happy with the way you look now?
No.
Why?
I'm just very self-critical, and like it's so hard. I just compare myself to everyone, especially with the industry. Like everyone just looks insane, and especially when you're not doing as well as people, you're like, it's obviously
Yeah, but
how I
that's
look.
nothing to do with how you look. Right. It's a fact.
Yeah, obviously
not-
there's so many things that play into it.
Like, people go viral for any sort of reason, and then all of a sudden you're making fucking 50, 60, 70, 100 grand a month.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
you can't determine it based on how you look. I know so many beautiful people that are in the industry. Some months they make a lot of money. And
Yeah.
some months, not this month they make 50 grand, the next month they make 5, but like,
Yeah.
it just goes up and down.
It
And,
does.
All of a sudden they'll have a drop off and lose 500 subs, and then they're
Yeah.
like, "Oh shit, it's because I'm ugly." You haven't just become ugly.
No.
Like, you're not ugly. Like, you're beautiful. And like most people that do like anything to do with OnlyFans or porn are very attractive. Some are very unattractive.
Yeah.
But you are
Especially the men. Sorry.
what? That is a liberty. What ones are unattractive? Who do you find unattractive?
Oh, I can't name names.
Well, you can. 'Cause
No, I can't.
Well, you're saying
I'm
that the
nice.
men are unattractive. Some of the women are unattractive.
Oh, well, yeah. Depends your type, doesn't it? Do you like BBLs and fake boobs and stuff?
No. I started there. I like breasts. I'm a breast guy. But I like a woman has a shape. Do you know what I mean? I don't like exceptionally skinny women.
Right.
And I don't like extremely fat women. It's not that I don't like, but my preference is somewhere in the middle.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, so I said I was speaking to Andy earlier. My ideal is anywhere between a size 10 and a size 14, but like a healthy, not just a frumpy 14. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't want you frumpy, like, and yeah, I can afford to say that, like, because I don't want you frumpy. If you can be with someone else, I'm not saying you're not desirable frumpy.
Yeah.
I'm just saying not for me. Thanks.
Yeah.
But I think you are a very good shape.
Thank you.
So
I wish I had like a smaller waist, you know?
can I see your waist?
Well,
Good shot. Good shot. Your waist is tiny.
no, like, I don't know, like, you know, the
hips.
yeah,
Then
I
it's
want
not
hips.
Your,
I
it's
want
not your
hips.
waist. You just your hips need to come out a bit.
I know. Need to have a kid.
That don't work. It's all- Fuck
It moves your hips apart.
And then they go back in.
Do they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, how many single mums do you see that look like iPhones? Loads of them. Walking down the street with their fucking £20 buggy just because they thought it was going to give them hips. Don't do it. Don't do it. Have you been in any, like, so this still related to your harm stuff. Have you been in any relationships whilst you were self-harming?
Yes.
How was that?
Fine.
Did they not mind or like?
No, they wouldn't like it, but there's not much they could do. I mean,
Did they try and support you or did they?
yeah.
I think I'd cry if my girlfriend was doing that.
Yeah, it's obviously hard. Thing is, in my last relationship, he was really, really supportive. But he wasn't well either, so we were in the same boat.
Birds of a feather, eh?
Yeah. But yeah, it is hard to. I'd find that very difficult to be in a relationship with someone like that. But also, like, self-harm isn't, for me anyway, it's not just cutting. It's like, I don't know, putting myself in risky situations.
Like what?
Well, like, for example, when I was younger, like, doing escorting and stuff, like, being 18 and going to meet this old man in a hotel room, like, it's dodgy. Or, like, getting too drunk, going out with, like, people that have just met. I don't know, like, nothing that crazy, but it's not really like properly taking care of yourself.
I think I used to self-harm a bit in that case.
Yeah.
I used to end up in hotels with old men all the time.
Really?
No.
Oh.
But older women for sure.
Were you paid or for fun?
For fun.
Yeah.
That's what it was, isn't it?
Yeah.
Mummy issues, I think.
Oh.
Yeah.
Fair.
Well, yeah.
Mine was just for money.
Fair.
But 18 is very young to do that.
No, it's extremely young. Obviously, your parents didn't know about that. No. Did they yet know about that?
No, I don't think so.
So let's hope they don't see this.
They won't.
Okay. You never know. This might become a world-famous fucking podcast. Joe Rogan, coming for you, buddy. That's completely different. But yeah, no. That's quite sad. Like, looking back at it, do you regret anything?
I definitely regret that escorting, yeah.
How long did you escort for?
Not long. It was...
Are you still on Viva Street?
I was never on Viva Street.
Oh, I'm just asking. Clapham High Street, was it?
It was in Bournemouth.
Oh, really? Swear down.
Yeah.
What, like when you just started uni?
Yeah.
Man.
Because I was working at Greg's for a bit in Poole and...
Pool or...
Poole.
Actually, deep in Poole. Like... There's like Poole and there's Ashley Road does Poole.
No, yeah, Poole,
Okay.
Dolphin Shopping Centre. Okay. Yeah. And then I worked at the O2 in Boscombe behind the bar. And I just used to get so anxious for work. Like, I'd have to get drunk to go to work.
Yeah.
So it was just hard. So then when I was like, I could make a lot of money, going to meet a man for an hour.
Yeah.
I'll do that then. And then OnlyFans became a thing, so I didn't have to do it anymore, luckily.
How long were you doing escorting for?
Not long, probably like 7 months or something. I only met like 2-3 men.
Okay, fair. Regulars?
One of them was regular,
fair
yeah.
Enough. Fair enough. Yeah, shit, innit?
Yeah, I didn't like him.
You don't get to put it no more, Betty.
Yeah, he was horrible.
Is he?
Well, he was. I didn't like him.
Yeah, fair.
He was creepy.
So they weren't like horrible as in abusive?
No. He was just like, he's 56, like, unattractive.
What's your type?
Now,
all creators say, I don't have a type. Everyone's my type, just to make everyone feel special. But like, realistically, what's your fucking type?
Someone tall.
Dark
Sorry
and handsome.
to everyone. Most men aren't tall.
I'm tall.
Yeah. I like facial hair, dark hair. Oh.
She's doing me, yeah?
No.
What?
Mixed race.
No, but go on, carry on. Dark hair.
Not tight white jeans.
These ain't tight.
Okay, not white jeans.
Do you know what? All right, cool.
But yeah, you are beautiful.
Thanks. So are you.
Yeah. Not like chavvy.
So definitely not white jeans then.
Yeah. Or like, when they have like slicked hair or yeah. I like a bit of an edgy, tattoos.
Go on.
Yeah.
Fair. Do I fit the bill?
Sure.
Thanks.
You are 38 though.
I don't want a girlfriend. I have a wife.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
just curious. Like, that's all. Thanks. Just clear that up. So how old were you? You started OnlyFans pretty much when you were 19.
Yes.
How did that transition? Like how did you just knew it was about and you just decided that right, that's what I'm gonna do?
I was living with uni friends, and one of my housemates' girlfriends made an account, and I was like, oh, I think I was drunk, made it. And like at first, I mean, if I look at the first type of content I posted, it was disgusting.
Why? What was it?
Well, just like I wouldn't put on makeup. I looked so young.
Because you're a 19-year-old child.
And I wouldn't like now, I feel like I would get quite decent content, like I put a lot of effort into it, good lighting.
But you learn, don't you? And like you probably started with your fucking phone, not even a light ring, just balancing on the dresser or
and
something.
like I wouldn't post anything uncensored, but that quickly changed.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Like 2 weeks in and everyone's like, okay. You can see my beaver.
But yeah.
So how long did you do? Were you always like sexually active? Like, because I'm just assuming because you went straight into like doing fucking escorting when you were 18.
No, I wasn't like.
When did you lose your virginity?
When I was 16.
Okay, fair, that's reasonable.
Yeah, it's because I had a boyfriend and I wanted to sleep with him before, but because he was already 16 and I was 15, he was like, oh, what if I want to be Prime Minister? And then it comes out.
Is he a Prime Minister?
No.
Is he in politics?
No.
Fuck him.
I don't know what he's doing. I hope he's good.
Hope you're good, mate. Roger.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So then, how long were you doing solo content before you decided to do a collab?
I only started Collabs last, March.
Really? So you've only been collabing for like a year, just over a year?
Yeah.
Mad. How come?
I just, to be honest, I was in such my own little bubble when I was doing it at uni. I didn't follow any creators on social media. I just didn't know it was really a thing. And I didn't really, I'd make solo videos, but I didn't know people were posting sex tapes. I don't know. I was just not aware. And then after I finished uni, I was proper investing all my time into this and seeing it as an actual career, not just a way to make extra money. And then I was with the management and they set me up to collab with girls in a house. And then I learned so much about what people actually do. And, I loved meeting the girls and getting content with them. So I was just doing that for a bit. And then I realized, you can collab with guys and stuff. So I started that. Yeah. But then the British guys, there's hardly any male creators in the UK.
There's a few, a good few. A few good guys.
Are there?
I know a few good guys.
Okay.
Yeah. I can introduce you to
a
lot of few good guys if you like. A lot of few good guys.
Yeah.
I can introduce you to a lot of good guys.
But it was cool going out to America. It was so different.
Did you just go out once?
I went to LA last November, December, and then I was in Miami January, February.
Nice.
Yeah.
So I don't know how many guys you've collabed with, but I do know you have collabed with the two biggest male stars in the industry.
Would you say?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Everyone knows who Jason Love is.
Yeah.
He's the most famous BBC, and Johnny Sins is the most awesome bald man.
Yeah. They're really nice guys. Yeah. It was a crazy experience. I was terrified.
Of what one? Or both?
Of both. Because they're proper porn stars. I don't film on sets or anything. I just made kind of more amateur style videos. So yeah, I was really, really scared.
Did you contact them or did they reach out to you?
I reached out to them, I think. Yeah.
Sick.
Yeah.
Was it as a ballsy move? Very ballsy move.
Yeah, well, yeah. It's just because I was going out with OnlyFans friends. Yeah. And, that was just, we were all messaging creators over in America to just collab. Yeah.
Have you been rumped by anyone else notable?
I don't think so. Like,
Would they like that? You can't really. Like, it's not really like not saying there's nowhere else to go after that because there is, but
yeah,
like, they are like
I know
two of the Mount Rushmore faces, aren't they? Really?
Yeah,
And like considering you're so early in your actual like boy girl career, that's exceptional work.
yeah,
Well done, because that can put you on the map. Do you know what I mean? Because from there, where you've worked with two of the best, everyone's going to have been aware of who you are, and
yeah.
the opportunities are endless.
I mean, I've worked with other creators in America. I don't think anyone as big as them. There's still more I want to work with though.
Who do you want to work with?
Like Manuel Ferrara. I was messaging him, but we just never. We just never.
Would you have a go on Dread?
Yeah, I'm a bit scared.
Self-harmer.
Like everyone says Damien Daysky, and I'm like, oh, have you seen his dick?
Yeah. What, Dreads?
No, Damien Daysky's.
No.
It's insane.
Yeah.
It's like.
It's just not natural, is it? Is it like bigger than the fist? Would you say? Someone said that's the size of Dread's cock.
I don't know. Maybe. I collabed with a guy, Mr. Experience in LA. He is a very girthy dick.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it was good.
Have you ever done like a gangbang scene or anything?
No.
Orgy?
I've done orgies with girls. Not guys. I don't know how to find guys that would do that.
I know how to find guys that can do that for you. I can help you with that. And that's the good thing about having my podcast. Like where I interview people in the adult industry,
yeah,
like, it just really does connect me pretty well with everyone. And like if someone wants something, like I know one of my previous guests wants to do a black scene where she's getting fucked by 4 black guys. So that's happening in like 2 weeks.
Wow.
Thanks to me.
Are you one of them?
Absolutely.
Nice.
Can I ask you a question? Like would you rather type thing? So I'm going to name some names and you just tell me who you'd rather collab with.
Okay.
Troy Francisco or Andy Lee?
Troy Francisco, Mr. Experience. Well, I guess Andy Lee because I've not collabed with him and I've collabed with Troy.
I can get Andy for you. He's my boy.
Yeah, I saw you filmed with him.
Andy Lee or Kieran Lee?
I'd like to work with Kieran as well. Yeah.
Kieran Lee or Dread?
Wow, this is
it's a good list, isn't it?
I want all of them.
I like you.
Yeah, I don't know. Dread
or Johnny Sins?
Johnny Sins.
Johnny Sins or Danny D?
Oh, I would like
You've
to
literally
work...
changed it every time.
I know, well, because I've not done it with Danny D. That would be cool. I was scammed by someone who pretended to be Danny D.
Did you fuck him?
No.
Oh, good.
But I thought it was Danny D and it wasn't. It was really
You're
sad.
catfished.
Yeah.
So Danny D over Johnny Sins, yeah?
Well, I love Johnny.
All right. So Johnny Sins or Jason Love?
Johnny.
Ooh. Johnny's hanging in
Just
there.
because it was less scary. Because with Jason, someone was filming it.
Yeah.
So that was like more intense.
You used to that now, though?
Getting used to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Johnny Sins or Alex Adams?
Oh, see, I don't like... He just like solely posts on Pornhub, doesn't he?
Mm.
I don't like post on Pornhub. So I would love to work with him, but I'd have to like make that commitment, I guess.
Yeah. I don't like Pornhub. Like, I think sometimes...
Oh, it's a very dodgy
there
place.
I just think like gentle clips, like I think 2-3 minute clips. I know they want 7-minute clips, but they want you to put 7-minute clips up, but it doesn't really benefit you.
Right,
I think
yeah,
3-minute
I've never
clips
tried.
of like, if you've got like a 30-minute video and you can literally just put a minute of the foreplay in, 30 seconds of the sex.
Yeah.
Never put the ending in, do you know what I mean? Just like
right. Yeah.
make it 3 minutes and it works. It's good promo. And this is where you can see the rest of the video.
I guess it's not a good company though, is it?
No, it's not a good company.
So I would feel bad morally. Yeah.
I mean, you're an 18-year-old prostitute. Morals.
That's not immoral.
I listen, I'm with you, but I'm just saying, like, if you're worried about morals being conflicted, then like that.
I don't think there's bad morals with that.
I like you. You're fun. Who's the best person you've ever worked, like, in terms of collabs, male or female? Who's the best person you've ever collabed with?
Well, I love working with my friends.
Yeah.
I don't know if that counts. So just because I love them, you know.
So is it not just one person?
I mean, no, like I have different groups of friends I work with. Like I've got quite a solid girl group. We meet up like every month or couple months. We were just like went out to Ibiza to do a collab together, and we like, I don't know, everyone's so lovely, and we all get each other. Because like for so many years I didn't know anyone in the industry, so it was like lonely. But now it's like, oh, people who can relate. Nice. And then I also have like another group of friends like in Manchester, like Belle. I love her. So love. I mean, to be honest, we don't get much work done when we together. Shock. But yeah. I mean, it was. I mean, in terms of more like strangers, Johnny Sins was good.
And what about the worst?
So with Troy, that was weird.
Why?
Because he was the first like collab in America, and I was terrified.
Was he drunk?
No.
Oh, okay. That's good.
But so I was with my friend Sophia, and he said like, come over to my flat, and we got there. First of all, he doesn't answer the door for like half an hour, so we just sat on the doorstep. We can hear people are inside, and then we get in, and I don't know the protocol for this situation anyway. And he's like, oh, just sit on the sofa, and then he disappears. And there were just like so many girls everywhere. Like a girl just walks up the stairs like naked, and then I'm like, like we were in a queue of girls, and I was like, this is so weird. And like, he was like fucking another girl, and then he's like, right, who's next?
Mad.
Yeah, and it was just like, I was just baffled. I was like, what is going on?
When was that?
I think last December time.
So this is literally like 6 months into the industry.
Yeah.
Mad.
Yeah.
Mad.
And then he's a bit of a love bomber. Yeah.
Explain what a love bomber is to the people that don't know.
Well, you know, he was like, oh my God, you're so fit. You have the tightest vagina ever. It's a great compliment.
You have the tightest vagina ever?
Yeah.
Oh.
And he was like, you know, let's hang out. You know, you're so gorgeous. Girls aren't usually like you. Like, I don't like dating girls in the industry, but you're different. You know, all that. Yeah.
Did he follow through?
He never took me out. I was like, yeah, let's go. I wanted to go to the zoo.
What a mug.
Although,
You what?
I don't want to. Zoos can be a bit immoral.
Fuck your morals. Fuck your morals. I went to Central Park Zoo in New York.
Yeah.
So it's happened. This happened last week. So I went to Central Park Zoo, and there's supposed to be a grizzly bear in there.
Oh, okay.
He was asleep.
Well, fair enough.
No, I'm not. I was fuming, mate. I went there just to see the grizzly. I love bears.
Was he hibernating?
No. He was asleep.
Wasn't it cute?
I couldn't see him. He was asleep.
Oh, right. That is sad.
It is.
It's the nature
It's
of life.
immobile. You took my money and didn't give me the bear.
Did you see anything else cool, though?
Can't remember. I only went really to see the bear. Do you know what I mean?
Right. Would you like a safari or something?
Yeah, I'd love a safari. Yeah.
Yeah, same.
Kenya.
Mm.
Do you take drugs?
Yeah.
What'd you do?
You know, standard.
I don't know. Molly?
No, I stay away from Mandy just because...
You just end up in really compromising situations?
No, because it's really bad when you're got chronic depression.
Oh, right. Yeah. Oh, yeah, because you do get proper depressed for a couple of days, don't you?
Yeah,
and
because my antidepressants anyway...
Does that mean you can't do mushrooms because you're antidepressants?
No.
Do you do mushrooms?
I just remembered I did a mushroom last night. I forgot about that.
I thought you were being a bit floaty. You message me and then reply like 4 hours later or 2 hours later, and yeah.
Really? Oh.
No, because you messaged me like, I'll send the pictures over tomorrow, and then by the time I'd read that message, you'd sent them over.
Well, I was stressed.
Oh, because of the mushrooms?
Yeah.
Were you anxious about coming there?
A little bit.
Why?
Just because I didn't want to be boring, you know.
Right, now, speak to people about this. Not just you, but everyone out there. If you're ever going on a podcast or you're going to meet someone and you think you're going to be boring, don't. And like I say to all of my guests, like, your story is unique. Everyone's got their own story, which is only boring to you because you know your story. Everyone wants to hear your story. And if they don't, they won't watch it. And if they do, they will watch it.
I know. Yeah, fair.
But you're quite interesting so far. I'd say you're probably
Thank
up there
you.
with the top 3 most interesting people I've had on, just because it's stuff that people don't speak about often, and like people aren't comfortable speaking about.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I appreciate you being here, and thanks for not flaking.
Yeah, that's okay. Of course.
How many mushrooms? What did you do? Your mushrooms?
Oh, it was just chocolate. Someone just gave me a chocolate.
What, like a gram? A cube?
I have no idea. It was probably not like hardly anything. I didn't feel it.
Oh right, yeah.
So,
I fucking like dripping balls, mate.
yeah, I've never felt mushrooms before. I'm a heavyweight.
I don't think you are.
I am. I'm a bit scared though because I once.
Oh, I'm happy to babysit you, like in a safe environment.
Yeah, but that's if a bad trip's gonna happen, it's gonna happen.
Yeah, but no, because right. So I'm a professional mushroomer.
Right.
And I understand something. I've learned how to get away from bad trips. There's
Really?
no such thing as a bad trip, right? Because all the psilocybins are doing, like, so I sound like a weirdo here, but I believe that all the psilocybins are trying to do is give you messages, no matter whether it's a good one or a bad one. People just go into their trip expecting everything to be good and positive and bright colours, but sometimes it's just about receiving messages.
Right.
And if it's telling you you're doing something wrong, naturally you're going to argue with it and say like, no, I'm not, like I'm doing the right thing. And then like it will keep on repeating the same fucking message, and it'll be getting darker and more aggressive and more intense every time until you say, do you know what, fair enough. You've got a fucking point, I'll sort that out. And then it moves on.
When I had a bad trip though, it wasn't. I had a really traumatic trip on acid.
Acid and mushrooms are completely different.
Well, yeah, I thought I'd broken my brain because I'd done it before, and it was like it had been so good. Like one of the
Just
only
made you
times,
happy and laughed.
yeah, I'd like not felt my depression. I was like, what the fuck? But then I did it, and it was more that I was just so confused. So I couldn't count anymore. Like I was trying to count and I couldn't. Like I was looking at the clock and I couldn't tell the time.
Have you ever tried DMT?
No, I wouldn't. I don't think I'd go that far.
It's not far. It's not heroin. It's DMT.
Yeah, but
Like,
I've not
DMT.
had acid since, or
It's not a chemical. It's a natural
that's
substance.
really well. Yeah.
It's intense. It's not as bad as ayahuasca.
Right. I just no.
Sorry, I'm an advocate for hallucinogenics.
Really?
Like for natural hallucinogenics, I think, like, especially if you have depression, like it is
Mm.
a godsend. Like to use mushrooms properly, like microdosing and doing small things, that's nothing. Like you need to do like a heroic dose at least.
Yeah.
We can be friends and I'll teach you how to do stuff. See if I can help you out of this little hole you're in. And if not, it'll still be a fucking great time.
Yeah.
Fuck it. What other drugs you do? Cocaine?
Sometimes.
Cocaine?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like cat.
Why is it? Everyone says that and everyone looks guilty when they say it.
Well, it's not recommended to talk about the drugs you take on the internet.
I don't give a fuck.
I know, but
I am on semi-monetization.
my future employers will. Very well.
Well, Brazzers don't mind.
Yeah.
Blacks, they don't mind. No one minds.
There's a huge rise in ketamine addiction.
I know, because it's
It's
just fucking,
awful.
everyone's loving it.
The amount of...
And the fact that like they're normalising it by using it in fucking theatre.
And like treating depression.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, so because they're doing that now, it's like, is it that bad? So no one really cares. So I'm gonna do it. And it's a class B drug. It's like you can carry ketamine around all day long, and it's like it's the same as carrying weed around.
Yeah.
But
I've seen like so many of my closest people get fucked from ketamine addiction. So yeah don't like
be
that.
careful.
Yeah.
That's it. Moderation. Anything is all right as long as it's in moderation.
Easier said than done, isn't it?
Well, don't buy a lot. I mean, if you buy an ounce,
It's
then
not
you're
how
going to do an
addiction
ounce.
works.
I know. I know. There's ideals, isn't there?
Yeah.
Fair. And you smoke weed.
Yeah.
Does that help with your depression?
No.
Does it help with your anxiety?
No.
So why do you do it?
Well, I don't know. A big trigger for my depression and stuff is boredom, and loneliness. But like, I find I just hate.
Don't you want to give her a cuddle? Bless her. Go on.
I hate being in my brain, and I just find I just like to switch it up a bit, you know, just to keep things interesting. And also with weed, sometimes, because like I overthink a lot, sometimes it just helps, because obviously it slows your brain down so much, and I just like forget to think about anything, which is nice.
Yeah.
But yeah, sometimes it makes me anxious and stuff, but it's all right.
What size feet you got?
6.
Air Force Ones just always make people's feet look bigger, don't they?
Do you think I have really big feet?
They're like a size 8.5.
Well, they're not. These are kids' ones as well.
Kid 6 is the same as an adult 6.
Yeah, but
6
it's
is
cheaper.
6. Oh, fair. Shit material. Have you noticed that when you're a kid, like your shoes just get fucked instantly? I feel like
My shoes get fucked now.
Well, that's because you buy kids' shoes.
Well, no. How do you mean fucked?
Like they just get worn out.
Oh, right.
Stuff.
Mine just get really dirty.
Yeah, I noticed. What do you do? Like,
I just
go for runs in the muddy puddles. And
I don't know.
So tell me about your exercise regimes.
Regimes.
Regimes. Did you do it a lot?
I try and go 3 times a week, so that's not a lot, is it?
No, I do like twice a week.
Yeah.
I mean, I should do 4 or 5 days a week. I just can't be fucked, if I'm honest.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like there's a lot more important things to be doing.
Yeah.
But what gym do you go to? Don't worry. You don't need to know that, you little perverts.
Well, to be fair, I like put it on my Instagram story and
JD.
stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, fair. I fucking hate that gym.
Why?
Just, right, first of all, from where you have to park your car to walk in, it's just a little junkie alley. I've always known it's a junkie alley.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
that pisses me off. And it's just full of everybody goes there now.
Yeah.
And that jars me. So I like my little gym that I go to because it's just quiet. It's relatively quiet. It's decent enough. And it's got a swimming pool.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, so I just do a lot of leg workouts. I need to learn to do other stuff.
I can help you.
Thank you. I did an arm workout for the first time the other day. I was so proud of
See
myself.
your guns? Fucking hench, mate. Right, so if you could collab with any person in the industry from the present or the past, who would it be?
I don't know, like, of many porn stars, to be honest, but probably a woman, like, you know, one of the really successful
Janet
girls.
Jameson.
I don't know.
Oh, she's like the goat.
I mean, yeah, I guess it would be really good from a...
Janet Jameson was like the queen of 90s porn. Like, there was no one better than Janet Jameson. Do you remember Janet Jameson? Pop a picture up on the... It's not really going to be there. It's just going to be there in the edit.
Oh. I was like...
What the fuck is this guy talking about? What are you talking about? Yeah, firm. So how often do you get yourself tested in the old vagina?
Well, before collabs, really.
Yeah, just before collabs. Like, do you not like stay? Do you still have like a lot of? I don't know about a lot. I'm not judging you or anything, but like, do you still have like a moderate amount of social sex?
I guess it depends. I'm just a bit emotional, to be honest. So like, I don't really want to sleep with people if it's just like a one night stand situation. So I'm just fussy with. So I'll be on dating apps and like wanting to find someone who would want to also get to know me.
Are you open-minded? Are you open-minded? Are you open with them about like what you do before you meet them?
Yeah.
Like, I do. But everyone's like, she does porn. I'll have that.
No, they hate it.
Really?
Guys are so insecure.
Men are weird. I mean, I'm a man, but I'm not weird.
I mean, yeah, most guys are just some don't mind, some are open-minded, but I find most of them, or they'd meet up to have sex, but they wouldn't like date or see a future with you.
Yeah. do people still eat your pussy like in social sex? Because I know, no, hear me out. Because I know people that have been like, I couldn't, like, for instance, Bonnie Blue, someone I know shagged her the other day. And he's like, yeah, I wouldn't eat her fanny. I was like,
Was he in the queue or
no, it was an orgy.
filmed, right?
Yeah. And he was like, just wouldn't eat
Why?
her fanny. Exactly. That was my logic, but like, because
It's not like she's not tested.
It's not even that. It's like, mate, she's clean. She, like,
Yeah.
when you're in the industry, you look after yourself.
Vaginas clean themselves well.
Well, they do once a month. Very well. But yeah, no, I just was curious.
Yeah,
Because I
yeah.
know some people don't.
I mean,
Like to.
it depends because a lot of guys just don't do it anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah. Good. I'm glad. I'm glad you get your box eaten.
Yeah.
How often do you do collabs? Like these days?
Well,
With guys?
with guys, I don't know, because I was doing it quite frequently, but now because I got so much content in America and stuff, I've had a little break.
Have you got loads still to release?
I've got yeah, but I haven't got any collabs with guys planned. I need to find more people in the UK basically.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you like, what do you look for when seeking someone to work with? Like, what is the, like, do you know what I mean? Do they need to have certain credentials?
Just someone that's an established creator. You know, if they would like post me on their socials, you know. I mean, it's nice to find someone you find, you know, a bit attractive.
Yeah.
Yeah, not that fussy.
Sick. I'll hook you up, brother.
Thanks.
No problem. No problem. Do you think you'll want to be in the industry for a long time?
Yeah. I don't know. Everyone always says that OnlyFans is dying out. It is getting harder and harder.
There's more people signing up.
Yeah.
Less people deactivate their account than people that sign up by like 10 to 1.
Yeah, it's just getting...
It's not dying, it's just getting more concentrated.
Yeah, and people sell their content for so cheap now, and everyone has free pages.
Mate, do you know what stresses me out? People that work together. So like, if your page is PPV and you work with someone and they've got a free wall page, and it's like, you're trying to sell videos, but you release them at the same time and they put it on their wall for a $9.99 subscription.
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
like, what? No one's gonna, you send it out and everyone's messaging you back like, I've just seen it for free.
Yeah, it's hard. Yeah, I would like to stay in it. I love being self-employed. Like, I enjoy what I do, but I just don't know if it
You
will
make
be
good money.
possible. Yeah, decent money.
How much do you make a month?
Well, it fluctuates a lot.
I know it does. What's your best month?
I'm shy.
You don't have to say it. Listen, you don't have to. I ask everyone this question and I say, you don't have to answer if you don't want to, but I'm going to ask it anyway.
I think it's best business-wise not to reveal it.
What's your worst month?
Well, since full-time, like 10K.
That's the worst month. Not bad, is it?
Yeah.
I mean, it's nothing to cry about, is it?
Or dollars, and then obviously they take a percentage.
I know a lot of people that cry about 10 grand a month.
Well, it's not 10 grand.
No, it's $10,000. And then it's like, it ends up being after tax and everything else about 6.5 grand. It's still a good month.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Forgetting
How much do you make a month?
It depends on how much work I do. I've got my fingers in multiple pies, so it really does depend on how much work I do. Yeah, you fucking threw me off there. Fucking my questions, you fucking... If you were to leave the industry, what do you think you'd be doing?
That's a hard question.
What would you like to do? There's two questions. One was what you'd like to be doing, and the other was what you think you'd actually be doing.
I always wanted to be a psychologist.
To help people like yourself.
Yeah, it's just so interesting. Like, I loved learning about it. That's what I was planning to do, you know, do the doctorate. And I worked in CAMS for a year, the Child Mental Health Services. And I loved it so much. And I loved learning from the other psychologists. Yeah, that's what I would love to do. But yeah, I don't know if that would be possible.
So if it wasn't possible, what else would you like to do?
I have no idea.
Back to
I
Greg's.
don't have a plan.
Greg's. They're still hiring.
I mean, I love being self-employed. Like, ideally, I'd save up enough money to, I don't know, like, have a business or something.
Are you good at saving?
No.
What do you do with your money?
I just travel so much. Like, always going up to Manchester and then, like,
Party.
Collabs. Yeah. And I love a takeaway as well.
Do you? I like that. That's good, considering. All things considered, that's brilliant. As long as you keep it in and digest it, of course.
Yeah.
Good. Proud of you. What is your ideal penis size? Because I had someone on there the other day who was like, what was the quote? 2 to 4 inches is too small. 4 to 6 inches is perfect for 4 to 7 inches is perfect for a boyfriend.
Right.
And anything over 7 is only good for content.
Okay. I don't know. Like, I think at least 6. But I don't know if I've gotten used to, like,
big ones.
Big penises.
Is
now.
that a big penis?
Yeah. Yeah.
Mine.
Nice.
Cheers. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's not.
It's just a healthy size, isn't it? It's like it's not too big, it's not too small. It's just
yeah.
It's a good stop gap filler. Good. But what is too big? Like in terms of like girth.
Damien Daysky.
I need to have a look.
You need to have a look. Yeah, girth is scary.
Is it Damien with a Y?
Damion. Day. Ski. I don't know.
That's a big sausage.
I don't know how. I think that would hospitalise me. Because people get hospitalised, don't they?
Yeah, I know. Jasmine James got hospitalised.
Really?
Yeah.
That
Danny
sounds.
D split her
Yeah,
open.
that sounds awful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't know if I'm supposed to say that, but there you go. It is what it is. It's out now. Danny D split Jasmine James right open.
Yeah. I don't know. Too big is.
Have you ever had one that you thought that's just not comfortable?
Yeah, it's just, it depends. Because, like, obviously I was terrified for Troy. But if you're turned on enough, it doesn't matter so much.
Well, you're not turned on very much.
I was. That's why it was fine.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Even though you're in a fucking queue of 1,000 birds, you still got turned on. He's a good looking guy.
Yeah, he's good looking and he was good at sex.
Yeah. Does he inject his cock or does he just stay up for all them birds?
I don't know.
There's a lot, like, fair enough. A lot of people are injecting their penises these days.
Yeah.
I suppose if you're doing a whole day of content, you probably would want to, because
Yeah.
I just can't get my head around sticking a needle in my cock.
No.
Not something for me. I have good erections. Do you know what I mean? I just think, like, why? If I struggle, I struggle. And I'd rather struggle than fucking stab chemicals into my cock. Just, nah.
Yeah, it is intense. I didn't know about it till recently.
Do you not?
Yeah.
What's this tattoo on your wrist? It looks like an eye without an eyeball.
Oh, this is a symbol of recovery from an eating disorder.
Ah.
This was my first tattoo, yeah.
Was it actually?
Yeah.
How many tattoos do you have?
I don't know, like...
All little ones, except for the dragon.
Yeah, 5,
What's on your arm? Behind your arm? What's that about?
It's a heart on fire.
My heart
This is like
on
the
fire.
passionate arm.
Oh, is it?
Well, like the dragon, that, and then this is like the nice, like flowers.
Lemon.
A lemon.
What colour was she?
She was like orange.
So you called her Lemon?
Yeah. She was really cute.
That made no sense. Why would you call her Lemon and not Orange?
Oh. Lemon's a cuter name, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's not orange.
Well,
It's a different colour.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Is what it is.
Messed up there.
Do you feel like at any point during your time from the age of 18 until now that you've like compromised your integrity for money?
No.
Good. Sorry, just got to ask these questions. I've got like a few questions that I like to ask everybody because it's really good to see not just the answer but the reaction to the question. Do you know what I mean? Good. And what would you say to people that would say that you are compromising your dignity and that what you're doing, you're going to regret at some point because you're young and you're just doing it for money. That's like the
I personally don't see like the sex work industry as a bad thing or like immoral or anything like that. So I don't think it's compromising anything. I don't think it's really that big a deal.
No, I agree.
Personally.
I agree.
Yeah, I'm just not that bothered about it. Like it's such an old industry. It's like it's always going to be around.
It is.
People always be doing it.
People always going to be wanking, aren't they?
Yeah, I just live in the moment. So
do you believe in porn addiction? Do you think that's a real thing?
Well, yeah, of course.
Do you actually?
Well, it's not some. Yeah.
I think it's bullshit. I think it's made up. I think like everything these days is just like fucking fabricated. Listen, and I'm going to explain myself. Right? You say porn addiction, blah blah blah. People have been masturbating since the Stone Age.
Right. Always
wanking, like compulsively wanking, repetitively wanking, before porn.
Well, there's obviously a difference between
masturbation is the fucking addiction. Do you know what I mean? People just like relieving themselves.
Okay. Yeah.
But now everyone's blaming it on porn stars. So like they're saying that you're doing something for making porn.
No. Do they? I wouldn't blame porn stars.
That's what they're trying to do. They're trying to ban porn because they're saying porn addiction is a real thing. No, they just
need to help people who are addicted and maybe provide more education and maybe, try and make it less of a taboo thing so that if people are addicted, they feel safer to ask for help. But it's like anything, people get addicted to all sorts.
Yeah. What size breasts do you have?
Jesus.
What?
Weird.
What's weird?
Your question.
Why?
It's just a bit creepy.
No, it's not.
34C.
Cool.
Yeah.
I won't ask you anything more about your boobs because apparently it's creepy and weird. Why is it weird?
Well, maybe not in this scenario. If a man comes up to me and asks that, it's just a bit weird.
Yeah, but I'm not just a man coming up to you and asking you. I'm fucking talking to you about it on a podcast, which is talking about you, your body, and your fucking industry.
Okay, yeah.
Thank you.
I would like bigger boobs.
Would you do that one day?
I just don't really like the feel of...
I like big, real boobs. I think
same.
They just look great.
That would be my dream, but obviously you can't have everything.
Well, you can, they do transfers, don't they now?
Do they? Yeah. I don't know. It's so much money as well. Maybe if I was really rich.
One day.
I'd like to get hips more.
Yeah.
Or lipo.
But the thing is, it's ironic. You'd have to get fat to get lipo.
I've got the fat already.
It's not fat. do you know who had a BBL the other day?
Who? I know,
blur that though, that name, but yeah.
I saw.
Mad, isn't it?
Yeah.
You wouldn't think that she had enough fat to do that.
Is it? Has she confirmed it or no?
No, but someone who looked after her while she was recovering has confirmed it.
I mean, if you look, it looks like she has.
Oh, she has. She didn't have a bum before. Now she has a decent bum.
Yeah.
But I remember I saw it because do you know that Ali Kingston, Ali TikTok, funny guy, the king of Beaver Street. He posted a video of her bum, and I was like, how have I never noticed it was like that shapely? And then I found out, blah blah blah.
Yeah, it's such a dangerous procedure. It's a big deal. I just wouldn't want to have to deal with the recovery.
Yeah,
it seems intense.
Yeah, it's a lot of work as well, isn't it? And also, depending on where you take the fat from, it does leave. I hate the stomach contouring. I think it looks really bad. It's so blatant. Do you know what I mean? It doesn't. It's not smooth. When you have abs, you have abs, and that's cool. And I'm not saying you have to have abs. I don't even particularly like abs on a woman or a flat stomach. Whatever, innit? Be who you are. I'm really, really cool with everybody being who they are. But I think when you've had it contoured, it looks lumpy. Type,
yeah, I get you. You can tell when people have.
Yeah. Yeah, not my favourite look, if I'm honest. But each to their own, innit?
Yeah.
It's not my body. Do what you're going to do. If you're going to get a BBL, do it. I don't give a fuck. I'm a married man. What can I say? I might get a BBL.
Do it.
What?
You'd have to get fat.
Need to buy some new jeans as well. These are borderline too tight.
I guess, yeah.
I've got fat. Look.
Oh, yeah.
This works both ways, you know. No, it's not fat. Don't worry. It's not bad. It's not.
You're not fat.
No, I'm not fat. I've just got a bit of fat. Keep me
Yeah.
warm. That's it.
It's important. Fat's not bad.
No, fat's good. Like, so basically what I wanted to do is have like a new age dad bod. Do you know what I mean? Like, where I'm not fat, but like I just don't have abs and I've got like a good shape. Because I think like it's just too much pressure put on men to look a certain way.
Right.
And you can just be comfortable and strong. And that's what I want to be, just comfortable and strong.
Just be healthy.
Like, yeah. I don't want to have fucking abs and like, I want like nice, good triceps and good shoulders and a nice back. And I'm working towards that, do you know what I mean? But fucking doing sit-ups, no. Deadlift,
Yeah.
I hate deadlifts. I just never understand. Like the thing is, like everything I do at the gym is concentrated on where I can benefit myself. Like, how's this strength gonna benefit me?
Right.
When are you ever gonna bend over and pick something up off the floor like a deadlift that's like fucking 300 kilos? You're not, are you? Let's be real. I'll do squats.
Yeah.
I'll do leg press. I'll do bent over rows. And I think that should cover enough. But I think a deadlift is quite a dangerous exercise for someone of my height specifically. Like, it puts a lot of pressure on your spine.
Yeah.
And it's just not something that I'm going to do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you want to talk about politics?
If you want.
Do you like Keir Starmer?
Oh.
Oh, God, she does.
No, I don't.
good.
I don't.
And while we're talking about politics, free Palestine.
Yeah.
Every time. Fuck the Jews. I'm Jewish. I'm a Jew, I can say this.
Right.
My grandparents are Jews.
It's fuck Netanyahu.
It's fuck the Zionists.
Yeah.
And not just the president. Fuck the Zionists.
Yeah.
Fuck occupation. Give them back their land.
Yeah.
Right, yeah, so...
No, I don't like Keir Starmer. He's transphobic. He's just basically right-wing.
He is, I've said this, he's Labour in a fucking...
Yeah.
He's not, he's a Conservative in a fucking red tie. He's a cunt.
Yeah, no. I mean, the Tories obviously were worse. So, just, they're all
But were
bad.
they worse? At least you knew what you were getting.
Yeah.
Like, this cunt has just lied, come into power, and then, like, just finished Boris Johnson's job.
Yeah. I don't really know much about I swear he's, like, reduced the wait list times in the NHS a little bit.
Because he's prioritised half of it.
I don't know. It's bad.
That's why. But, like, that's it. Like, what else has he done? Like, taxes risen. Like, everything's risen.
Yeah.
And you're sending... I just think it's bullshit. Like, mate, people concentrating on the wrong thing. Immigration, like, why are we concentrating on immigration? I'm not saying, like...
Yeah,
there should be some regulation to things.
he's
like-
bad with that.
But
I don't
like,
like that.
if people are coming in from Europe, we shouldn't have left the EU, because if we didn't leave the EU, we'd still have track of everyone's fucking criminal records. If you're coming over with a passport and you have a criminal record, it should be like the same restrictions as it is in Australia and America. Like, if you are a criminal coming to live here, then like, don't. Do you know what I mean? Stop them from coming in. Fair enough. Like, that's reasonable.
Yeah.
But apart from that, like, let people come.
Yeah,
Let them
I
live.
like immigration. And it's like, I'm pretty sure if people want to... There's no legal way to apply for asylum here unless you are physically in England.
Yeah.
And obviously then you have to come here illegally. So
Yeah.
that's stupid.
But then people are moaning about what asylum seekers are given.
In what way?
Oh, they're given 5-bedroom houses and $4,000 a month to live on. And they never
They're
have
not.
I know they're not. We know they're not. It's fucking bullshit, mate. It's just like Tommy Robertson fucking
Oh, yeah.
ideology that, and also all Muslims are paedophiles. That's bullshit. Like, no, mate. Just stop pushing the agenda. That fucking, first of all, no one needs to hear. Like, it's not protecting anyone by saying, oh, they're all Muslim fucking paedophile gangs. Like, it's bullshit.
No, yeah.
There's Chinese ones as well.
Well, I swear they're usually just white.
But again, they're using a religion instead of...
Well, yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Just-
Instead of a culture or anything else, it's like you're saying that this religion is a bunch of paedophiles. And like, if we're gonna go for
Well, it's
religion
just
for
not.
religion, like the Catholic churches are
Well,
not worse
yeah.
than anything else.
Literally.
Yeah. Historically speaking, bunch of fucking wrong ones. Shout out Pope Leo.
Is he the new pope?
Yeah, he's a new pope.
Yeah.
Nah.
I haven't heard good things.
It's from Chicago. It can't be good.
Really?
Yeah.
I heard that he basically doesn't like gay people.
He's a Catholic. He's not going, is he?
I know.
I mean, it's kind of against.
But I think the last pope was a bit better with it.
Are you religious?
No. I was raised Buddhist.
With 6% Indian parents, 94% English parents.
Mm-hmm.
How the fuck did that happen?
My mum's just like, she's Buddhist and she's a bit of a...
Like a bit of a hippie spiritual person.
Yeah.
I love your mum.
Yeah. She's cute. So when she was young, I think she moved into a house with, a shared house, and there were Buddhists there. So she went to the monastery with them and then just loves it. So yeah, just grew
Most
up.
important question about that is, you got a bald head?
No,
No. Of course, it's not like a monk.
no.
There's nothing wrong with women with bald heads,
Well, no.
I used to
But
have,
yeah, she's
a
not.
friend with a bald head. We had
Yeah, I
lovely
love
time.
a bald head.
Yeah, lovely time. It's so nice. You can be in bed with a bird and her hair is not tickling your nose.
Mm.
Anyway, so I just had a flashback. Fun times. You are. Shout out you. I think that's all we need to talk about. Is there anything you want to talk about? Anything like topical you want to bring up? Or
I don't think so.
no? Do you want to ask the camera for any established content creators to come and
Yes,
smash your box in?
please message me so that we can work together.
When she says message her, Instagram is pom.
.wm, but I am shadow banned, so it might be hard to
I
find
was
me.
fucking speaking.
Sorry.
Right, so again, we'll start that again. Pom says message her. Instagram is pom.wm. Give her a message. She is shadow banned, so it might be a bit hard for you to find her, but if you
Persevere. Sorry.
If you persevere, you might find her. Her OnlyFans is OnlyFans/pom_WM. And Instagram Reels page is @pom.reels. Follow, subscribe, send some money to her so she can send you some pictures of her vagina.
Yes, please. You'll like it.
The tightest one ever.
Tightest ever. They all say it.
I don't know. I don't know. Maybe one day, who knows? But right now, I don't know. Sweet. Thank you.
Thank you.
I'll stroke your arm again.
Yeah. I might be a bit clammy now.
I was asking you about that. That's the burn.
Yeah, I burnt myself. No. Oops.
Thanks. Right, wrap it up. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.